from one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got Smith-N-Jigba. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
A gain of 29 yards.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36.
60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. He's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 33 yards that time.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Caught by Wilson. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Chiefs had 5-9 on the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Mahomes will do it himself. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Mahomes now to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. That's going to be caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there. 26 yards. 1st and goal at the 1. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Sometimes offensive you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
There's a reason it's on linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Kansas City Chiefs.
15.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Hey, 15.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 6, 18, Cap 60, Cap 6, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something, listen.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Myers for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Here's third and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 48-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wilson's got it complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Wilson with it, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Ernest Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. The Chiefs quickly now got to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 13-7.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Ready? Come back. 19 Lions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Ken Walker, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14. Seahawks 13. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. For this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
19-18. Panther 11, 60, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 2. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Left side, he finds Smith-Njigba. He's got room to roam. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught for the 2 points.
And makes the score Seahawks 21. Chiefs 14.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
A gear for Walker running right.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
124 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And Walker once more.
And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
We got a brand-new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Tony Pollard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Myers connects on the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have the Chiefs first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see him really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Seahawks 47-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the counter, it's Walker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number? Let's say,
touchdown! Noah Gray, a 7-yard touchdown Brown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll get this complete to the tight end Garner.
And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
18 right.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A.J. Barner from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Mahomes will do it himself. Down the sideline he goes.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this is caught by Wilson. Chiefs touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown crowd. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
There he goes again. Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tony Pollard. 65 yards.
And the Seahawks strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Myers connects on the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He completes this to Walker.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
Here's 2nd down.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Mahomes. That's pulled in by Wilson.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Mahomes.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go! Liking 18.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
To the left side, looked in by Horton. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go. Pass to 60. Pass to 70.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboy ready.
1st and goal.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts
A 4-yard gain.
as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go. Set. 60.
2nd and 3. Now he's going to step up, but he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Myers' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Here's 1st down. Mahomes.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes will throw.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
This ball intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to win this football game here in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5.